Hey guys, welcome back and happy Friday. All right, guys, well, we're back today to talk about the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City because everyone is wondering there's one big mystery looming over Heather Gay's head as to where the hell did you get this black eye? That is the question, to which we need all of the answers, but we're not going to get them because she's not going to share them, and I'm just frustrated at this point. But it seems like fans are thinking that it was Jen Shah who actually did this, and Jen is now saying, well, you guys are fools because it wasn't me. On top of that, I mean, she didn't say that verbatim. Let me just say that really quick. On top of that, her husband and a few other people are still continuing to write letters to the judge before her sentencing. So we want to talk about that as well. But also Jason and Josh, they took over the podcast, Hot Messy Podcast, yesterday. So we have a new episode that dropped today. Make sure to go give that a listen anywhere you get your podcasts. And don't forget to drop those 5 stars. But also, if you want the video version, if that's something you're more comfortable with, then go check that out exclusively on Hot Messy Podcast on YouTube. With that, guys, if you haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. Now, let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys, so I don't know if you watched the recent episode of Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, but there is a mystery looming over all of our heads, right? Jason and I did a recap because normally we do them on Thursdays, but I had my tooth ripped out, a screw stuck in, and yesterday it just wasn't happening for us. So we did our recap of Real Housewives of Miami and Salt Lake City today. You can go back and listen to it, but the mystery still remains. We don't know what the hell happened to Heather Gay's eye. We all have questions, and I'm wondering, are you protecting somebody or are you protecting yourself? Because she's like, I think we all know what happened. What happened? Real Housewives of Salt Lake City fans are convinced that Jen Shah gave co-star Heather Gay the black eye. After a wild night in San Diego, during the ladies' currently airing cast trip, Heather emerged with, her eye was swollen shut. It was black and blue. She also had scratches all down her arms and her back. What happened to you? That's the question. She immediately texted Jen, who initially showed concern when she saw Heather Gay's injuries, but quickly agreed to help her friend come up with a good cover story. I don't want to get anyone in trouble, Jen, Heather said, so that's why I need you to help me figure out if someone wants to talk about what really happened last night. I mean, is this a storyline? Did you fall? Did you drunk fall? Did somebody beat your ass? Like, and I don't mean to say that like nasty. I'm saying like, did somebody physically assault you? Did you drunk fall? Did you get assaulted? There's only 2 options here. You were wasted off of your pants, right? So you either fell, you hit something, you hit your eye, you scratched your arm, you hit your back, something happened. Maybe you fell through a table. I don't know. Or somebody legit got upset with you and which if that were to be the case, then if somebody's going to physically assault you, they should be kicked off the show. I mean, if you're walking away with a shiner like that, probably not the best look. Heather spent the rest of the day toggling between insisting that she didn't know what happened and teasing that she did know what happened, but she could not say. We're not sure what happened last night, but we know things got a little rough. I think we all know what happened. I just think that we don't want to talk about it, is what Heather said, which is kind of like the annoying part about all of it, I feel, is you're on a reality TV show. So if you're not going to talk about it, what's the point of being on the show? And I understand that you're trying to protect people, but now you're almost treating the viewers as if they're stupid. And the viewers are now just more pissed off than ever because you're not going to actually reveal what happened to your face. Jen Shah did not engage in any of the group conversations about the black eye. Even Heather Gay's biggest nemesis, Lisa Barlow and Whitney Rose, were genuinely taken aback and worried about the situation. You look like somebody clocked you, Lisa said, to which Heather replied, well, maybe somebody did, and they don't want to talk about it. So, okay. She even played coy with seemingly frustrated producers in her confessionals when asked who she was trying to protect by not revealing what happened. And Heather said, myself. During her own confessional, Whitney Rose, who had already denied attacking Heather, hypothesized, she said, I think it was Jen. Like, what if Heather ticked off Jen and Jen hit her? Does she think that this is going to be bad for her trial? Okay. Viewers have shared similar sentiments, arguing that Heather, who continues to stick up for Jen Shah, even after she changed her plea in her federal case, doesn't want to make matters worse with her pal. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Let's keep going. Bravo Instagram fan account at FaceReality16 predicted, if we ever find out who caused Heather's black eye, it will be after Jen's sentencing, and that's a big if. For argument's sake, let's say Heather did this to herself somehow. It's causing far more damage to Jen by acting like she doesn't want to get anyone in trouble versus just saying what happened. I kind of agree with that. Like, this is just, we're alluding, and alluding is a dangerous thing. At Face Reality said that they've heard a theory claiming an injection from Heather's spa caused this, but Heather won't say that because she wants to protect her brand. But that doesn't make sense. So I'm going to say that one's out. They argue, do you think Jen would put her neck out for Heather's spa when even the insinuation that Jen could have done this could impact her sentence? Jen would throw Beauty Lab under the bus so fast if she knew that that was the cause. Let's just say that Jen truly doesn't know how it happened. Do you think that she'd be asking over and over? They're saying, like, don't you think she'd be asking over and over what happened versus actively working with Heather to make something up? And then they're saying that they didn't like her body language. Hundreds of Twitter users felt the same, with one insisting that the only person in this friend group that would physically beat the crap out of Heather. Well, they're insinuating. That's the thing, though. That's so dangerous to insinuate who it could have been, what they could have said. I don't know. I don't know. But on top of that, Coach Shah has wrote a letter to the judge. He's written a letter to the judge about Jen, and he said, Jen has never been arrested or detained for any crime. My wife's current legal predicament was caused by a confluence of events. This is so hard to talk with this thing in my mouth. I'm sorry. Of events that came together at various points, which caused her to spiral out of control. Okay. He said that he went on to say that their strained relationship led her to make catastrophically bad business decisions and develop relationships with awful people. Because of my absence, I was not able to see how badly my wife was suffering. As I think about it now, I saw her spending more time in our bedroom alone. She often fell asleep in our children's bed, waiting for me to come home. She would constantly tell me that she feels so alone. I mean, there's a whole letter here. I don't know. It's actually really... I want to hear what your thoughts are. Guys, what are your thoughts about the Heather Gay eye mystery, and how do you feel about Coach Shah stepping into play when he wrote a letter on behalf of his wife? I want to hear your thoughts, and don't hold back. If you guys haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And with that, we'll see you next time. Bye, guys. Love you.